Can you guys hear me? You guys hear the microphone? Alright, can you guys hear the microphone? You guys hear me? Let me know in the chat right now. Yes? Do you hear me?
I'm going to take these things down because they're going to blow away.
Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can hear me.
So you want to film.
He's just connecting.
I can't fuck up my sign.
Alright.
Waiting for you guys.
Okay, yeah. We're good.
I'm going to take them down.
Alright, first ever live stream. We're here at the DNC. We are outside right now. And we got our first person we're going to be talking to. Sir, so what are the signs out here for?
Isn't it obvious? They're not to be here. They're to be in front of where the media walks by.
Okay, so we got we love U.S. love, respect, wisdom. Dog Travis, Washington D.C. He's got his phone number on here. And how's it going, sir?
Not on our fence, please.
Yeah, I'm taking it down.
Okay, not on our fence. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just showing it to this guy.
This guy was in the video that you guys saw the day before. And so how long have you been out here for at the DNC for?
5 days.
5 days. And what would you say the overall morale is of everybody out here?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know what their morale is.
Everyone excited or
I have no idea.
no idea?
No.
And are you
I
here?
see a lot of people hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go inside, so I don't know.
And right here you got the dog.
Right.
And
His morale is great. He's talked to
show the dog. He's got
yeah,
stickers on him.
Right.
You got love thy neighbor, no exceptions.
Right.
Vote, build, democracy.
Right.
Are you guys for Kamala?
I don't know. I'm here representing him. Ask him what he's for. I mean, he's a dog.
Yeah. But dogs don't speak, so what do we got to say to him?
Well, I don't know. I'm here for him. So I'm not in the opinion business, you know.
He can vote.
Okay. And if the dog could vote, who do you think the dog would vote for?
Dogs don't vote.
If he could vote.
I'm not in the speculation business, you know.
Not in the speculation, not in the
I mean,
opinion
you need
business.
to understand, not everybody's fucking life about this, that, Trump, the Cowboys, the San Francisco. That's not what life's about.
Mm-hmm.
Life's about what he does. He wakes up in the morning, he's hungry, he wants to eat. He wants to drink. He wants to take a shit. He wants to walk. You know, that's real life. This is fantasy. And in fact, if you want an opinion, you know, it's the same game. They're narcissists. The Republicans are narcissists. The people that run the economy are fucking narcissists. And everybody's saying, so what?
Mm-hmm.
So fucking what? How does that affect me? That's why there are no fucking leaders. Okay? So the point is, if the people will lead, the leaders will follow. Well, all of you are reporting the same fucking thing day in and day out. They're important issues. And what are the important issues? The important issues that people don't give a shit. People don't care. Okay? So let's start caring about ourselves first by doing what's most important. Eating well, because that's the first medicine. Okay?
Yep. That's
Then, you know, we take care of our families, you know?
Yep.
Oh, you know, I got a meeting. I had a conference. I have to be here. I have to be there, you know? Then get educated. Stop talking about stuff you know nothing about. Experience life.
Yeah, we gotta come out here. We're out here at the DNC, experiencing life, talking to people. Well, sir, it was a pleasure speaking with you.
There you
Have
go.
a great rest of your day.
I
Hope
will.
your dog has a good one too. Always. Okay, well, that was first person on the chat. What do you guys think about that guy? Wow, that guy. I wasn't sure if he was like getting mad at me or if what was going on, but yeah, good first reaction, first interaction with the person here. All right, now so right here, we're just a block outside the DNC. That guy was out in a van, and now we're gonna go move over to, so here at the DNC, the way they have it set up, they have the DNC is at the United Center where they play the basketball games, and then just a park over, all these protesters have came in on buses, and so we're gonna go over to where the buses are at and see where all the protesters are going. All right, we're good to cross. and we're gonna go over see what's going on with the protesters. We're here with Brooker T. Jones. She's also here, my mother. So she decided to come on the stream for the day, and we're heading over.
I love coming. I didn't decide. I love coming.
Brooke, you're not on camera. The microphone's right here. All right. So you guys are seeing what the reality of is when your mom comes with you on these trips. It's not, I don't know. She just kind of buys her plane ticket and she comes. So, but we appreciate her out here. All right. We're gonna head over to the park. And I've never seen so many police officers at a single event in my life. There's literally thousands of police officers. Right there is obviously where the DNC is going on. We're gonna head over there in just a sec. But we're gonna see if there's any action or if there's any protesters going on here at this park right now. And but in the chat, let me guys here get in front of me. And I'm gonna start reading some. What are some of the questions you guys want me to start asking these people here at the DNC? I'm gonna start reading some of you guys' questions here on the chat. All right, do you guys have any questions you guys want me to be asking everybody here? Be nice to your mom, champ. I am nice to my mom. But she's got a...
He's always nice to me.
She's crazy. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody at this park right now. Everyone's saying I'm blessed to have you here, Mom. First ever live stream and you're here.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have this child.
Yeah. She's crazy, you guys. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anybody here at the park right now. There's no protesters, so we're gonna head over to the DNC entrance and we're gonna start doing some interviews over there. All right, we're gonna head over this way. So yeah, but let's show this park right here. So here at this park was where all the protesters were at. Everything you guys saw on the news, it was at this park where all the protesters got together yesterday at like 12 p.m. They had their own conference, and now, obviously, there's nobody here right now, but they are going to be having another protest later tonight. Because maybe I'll stream that, maybe I won't, but regardless, the protest situation here. Yesterday, the protesters took over the DNC, and they broke down the walls, and then they all started chanting Genocide Joe and Kamala the baby killer. And here also, it's interesting because they decided to choose Chicago for the DNC. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bien. ¿De dónde eres?
Venezuela.
De Venezuela. Here also at the DNC, obviously there's a lot of migrants as well that came. Hey, ¿cuánto tiempo lleva aquí en Chicago?
Acabé de entrar hace un mes.
Hace un mes. So she got here a month ago. ¿Y cruzaste por la frontera?
Sí.
¿Y cómo les tratan aquí?
Bien.
Bien. ¿Y ahora qué espera que pase con su vida?
Mejorar
Mejorar. ¿Y ha sido difícil de estar aquí?
mucho.
Mucho. ¿Y de qué parte de Venezuela?
De portuguesa, del campo.
Del campo. ¿Y está aquí solo o sola con su familia?
Con hijos.
Con sus hijos. ¿Y han podido conseguir algo de trabajo o algo?
De trabajo no me quieren dar porque no tengo papeles.
Yeah. So they don't want to give her work because she doesn't have papers and she came here from Venezuela. And so what's your plans? Entonces, ¿qué son sus planes?
Trabajar, un futuro mejor para mis hijos, un propósito, salir adelante.
And do you know how long it's going to take to get the papers? ¿Cuánto tiempo va a tomar para conseguir los papeles?
Supuestamente que en 150 días me dan un permiso de trabajo,
Son
asilo.
Okay. So, muchas gracias por su tiempo. Espero que le vaya muy bien y que consiga trabajo. Y parece que tiene un bebé. ¿Cuándo va a tener la bebé?
En diciembre.
En diciembre. Wow. ¿Y está emocionado por eso o cómo se siente de tener al bebé?
Emocionada, feliz.
¿Y este bebé va a ser ciudadano de los Estados Unidos?
Sí.
Sí. ¿Y tiene más hijos?
Sí.
Ok. Bueno, que le vaya muy bien. Hasta luego. So that lady, she's from Venezuela. She just got here a month ago, she was saying. What's up?
For Donald Trump.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think about everybody here at the DNC vote going for Kamala?
Man, hey, like Trump says, she's a joke, man. We need Trump in office, make America great again.
All right, we're stopping the light. You gotta go.
You take care.
You too. You too. That guy, he's obviously for Trump. You get a big mix of people here. You get people from Trump, you get people from Kamala. The majority of everybody here at the DNC is here for Kamala. And so what that migrant was saying is she got here just a few months ago, literally a month ago, and now she's on the street. She's panhandling because she doesn't have work permits. She doesn't have papers to be working here. And because she doesn't have papers to be working here, she has to be out on the street panhandling. But she said in about 55 days, she should get her documents and her papers to be here in the United States. And then after that, she'll get her asylum. And then she's gonna be having a baby here in December. And so what happens when a migrant has a baby here, when they come across the border and they have a baby in their stomach, once that baby is then born here in the United States, the baby will become a United States citizen, which will also help it and make it a lot easier for the mom to become a United States citizen. So at the end of the day, if you come across the border with a baby in your stomach, it's a lot easier and it's a good pathway to make it, because that baby obviously gets citizenship, and that's where you get the term anchor baby, because the baby is then anchored here inside the United States.
Can I say something?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Okay. What I want to say about that is that right there is a girl who's taken advantage of our open borders, and we know Kamala Harris is the borders are over 3 3/4 years. We've had over, I don't know exact number, 12 million illegals coming to America. That's one of them. She also has other little children that she's brought here. She has a baby. I feel for that lady when I see her. I feel for her. I feel for anyone who comes into America, but they are coming here illegally. And we as taxpayers, who do you think's paying for that lady to have her baby?
Well, obviously.
We are. Okay? Kamala Harris is for open borders. If she wins, do you think she will secure our border, secure
How's your day
America?
going? Good.
I don't know.
All right.
Let us know your thoughts on that.
Brooke's
one.
on a soapbox
We're
right now.
We're very passionate about that.
Yeah.
Not
So,
that we don't like individuals, but we do care about our country and where our taxpayer dollars are going.
yeah.
We have a lot of problems right here in America.
Okay, well, we're coming up on the DNC, and yeah. Oh man, as you guys can tell, my mother, Brooker T. Jones, she's very passionate. Oh yes, we got some people out here. We're gonna start talking to some people. The Palestinians are right here because the Palestinian protesters are coming right here because this is where all of the entries, all the people that are coming into the convention, they come through right here. Here, we'll go over here.
Can I get a picture with you, man?
What's up, man?
My son, he says you're a YouTuber.
Yeah, come over here.
Get a picture with you, man. Get a picture, man. Go ahead.
He says, Mom, that's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Say cheese. 1, 2, 3.
All right, man, we're live right now. What's your message to the people?
Man, I actually stay on Washington and Maple, a block away from the DNC, man. It's crazy. They got their self nice and safe and secure, but when they're behind them gates, we stay here. My family, my kids, and they started vandalism. They started breaking stuff over there, and they just said, forget us the people. Shit. So to me, if Trump was here, none of this would be going on.
Yeah, it's kind of a little strange. They put up a huge wall around the whole entire DNC, right?
They said, forget the community. They protect themselves and just said, forget us. That's all. This is a joke to me. It's a joke.
Do you think it's a lot of show and propaganda to try to get people to vote for Kamala?
Yes, this is all to just hype them up and get people on their side and make them think they're great. But in reality, look, what's great? Look at you got people acting like animals. Then you got the community to deal with it. They go home. They're all nice, safe, and secure. Look at the gates.
Yeah.
They're safe and secure. What about the people that live here?
Yeah, seems like they're bringing all this money in here, like just for this event to run. I wouldn't be surprised if it costs upwards of like 100 million, because if you got
It's more,
1,000 police
in
officers
it for the money. You see? If it was just for the people, it would have been just the people. They would have been giving stuff away, they're not doing none of that. Everything's $1. Everything's expensive. Look at the hotels. They probably boost everything up. Matter of fact, they boost the gas up. Gas is close to $7 right now. Gas before it came, it was 5.02. Now it's like 6.59.
Just for the DNC, they boosted gas because they know that people are going to be coming and they can raise the prices and make more money.
Yep. They skyrocket everything up. Food, everything.
Really? And do you think with like Kamala right now, she's obviously she's got a lot of people like really excited about what's going on right now?
Yeah, she won a little bit with Biden with his speech because my old lady, she's going for her. I'm a Trump supporter.
So your wife's going for?
Yeah, because the abortion and all the stuff, and she says she's gonna stop the war and all that. So she's trying to get all the people that little vote, man, shit. And plus all the people they got coming from Venezuela and stuff, so.
Mm-hmm. Here, we just talked to a migrant. She's on the corner. She's panhandling, and she just got here a month ago. She has a baby in her stomach. What do you think about all the migrants that are coming here in Chicago? Is it making life a little dangerous?
Yeah, it's dangerous because they're not just only panhandling. They out here robbing. They're out here stealing. And most, they're trying to take jobs, and they don't even belong here.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, once Trump gets all the homeless people that staying in tents, making our city look at garbage everywhere. Shit, it was never everywhere. Like that. When Trump was just in office, we didn't have none of that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no problem. So, that's how I feel, man.
What do you think the trajectory of the United States is if Donald Trump wins? And then I'll ask you the same question if Kamala wins. Where do you think we go?
If Trump wins, we're gonna be tough. Right now, they think we're a joke. You see all the war and all the chaos that's going on right now. With Camila, she comes into office, shit's gonna go to hell. That's my honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Awesome, brother. Well, I appreciate your time.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Hopefully I help you guys, man.
Of course. Have a great one.
Be careful, but if you I know they're gonna march down Washington. I live on Washington and Maple, so.
When's the march start?
Babe, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. You got Obama coming in and stuff. So if there's a lot of chaos and if you need to get in front of my house, you could go to.
Okay, and the march is gonna start on Washington.
Yeah, they start.
Is that where the train's at?
Yeah, they line up actually right here on Washington. What is this?
This is Warren.
They line up right there. They block off these streets. All this is gonna be blocked off. No cars or nothing, and they're just gonna walk straight down Washington.
Okay.
So they're gonna be marching down there.
All right, good to know. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
What's your name again?
Nick Shirley. All right, you'll be on there. Josh. Well, thank you very much, Josh. Everybody, give Josh a round of applause in the chat. Thank you, Josh. All right, so bye. Josh, good guy. Josh, you can tell he's obviously somebody that's concerned about what's happening here in Chicago, as it is one of the most dangerous cities in America, and there are shootings, and now just a bunch of migrant gangs came into the city as well. But let's keep going this way because this is where everybody comes in at. Thank you, Josh. Josh was just a man. We were talking to him at the stoplight, and he came by, and he's like, "All right, we know you're a YouTuber," and he had a lot to say. His little daughter has seen my videos, so his little boy, Raphael. Shout out to Raphael. All right, let's go find some of these people here. Here, if you can try to stay in front of me. Our first lady, we got all the signs out right now. How's it going, sir?
I'm good.
How's your day here at the convention?
I hate getting filmed.
Oh, you're not getting filmed, you're just live.
No. I hate getting filmed.
Oh, okay.
I like to smash those things with the hammer of Jesus. Have you ever seen the hammer of Jesus?
No, I have not.
Smash it.
I have not seen the hammer of Jesus.
You got to put it on the ground.
Well, no, we're not hitting it.
Put it right here.
No.
Put it right here. Now stop filming me unless you're a fascist. If you're a fascist, you can film me. If you're a person who respects people asking you to stop filming me, then you're not a fascist and you'll stop.
Yeah, we'll stop.
If you're a fascist, you can keep going. And
Okay.
You can put that up if you're a fascist.
How's the convention going today?
It's going.
You're a fascist.
Good.
Where the hell you
Yeah.
Are you, what do you think about this guy who's calling me a fascist for no reason?
I don't know. He's on his own vibe.
Stop driving and flying.
And are you out here in support of Kamala?
We're supporting our act.
Supporting your what?
Our act. It's a Freedoms Act for disability, so people can get care at home instead of nursing homes. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Kamala would support it.
So do you think Kamala will help resolve what's going on here in America right now with like inflation, open immigration?
I really don't want to make my act look bad, so I would not want to answer questions about Kamala.
Oh, okay. And then so here in America, is there a big issue with so your act?
Yes.
What is the act?
So basically, I don't know if you guys know, but people go into nursing homes and never return back home. They lose all their belongings, and it's also usually elders who lose all of their stuff because they can't get out of the nursing home. They have a what are they called? A guardian. And the guardian takes ship of all of their stuff, and they never get it back. And also, accidents could happen to anyone. It could happen to any of us tomorrow. You know, the lady that I work for, she had an accident when she was 26, and she's been living in a wheelchair ever since then. So it could really happen to any of us young folks. And who wants to be stuck in a nursing home? We want to be at home with our family getting care.
So do you think, I've also heard a lot of things, and I remember watching a movie on Netflix where they took like
I Care a Lot.
Yeah, I Care a Lot.
Yeah.
Does that actually happen?
Yeah,
where they
that
take the people
actually
in and they drug them up and then they lose all their belongings?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's what we're fighting for, so people have a choice. Because
have you guys ever seen that movie I Care a Lot, chat?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good movie. It's on Netflix, and that's exactly what we're fighting for. So you could call your congressman of your state and let them know, free our people out of the nursing homes. So at least they have a choice. I know that a lot of politicians or whatever might not want to have nursing homes, people freed from nursing homes because they profit off of nursing homes. But we're not trying to completely we're not trying to take out nursing homes. Basically, we're just trying to have it where it's an option.
Awesome. I appreciate what you guys are doing. Thank you so much. Keep going this way. Are you guys part of the protests that are going on, or what are you guys working?
No, we're not, but we're fans of yours.
Oh, really?
You're Nick Shirley, right?
Yep, that's me. I appreciate it. We're live right now. First ever live stream on the channel.
No way. All right. We're from Broken News. I don't know if you know us.
Broken News?
We got about 1.5 million followers on Instagram.
Okay.
And now we're moving on to YouTube. We've been watching your shit. There's a guideline for what to do next.
Oh, sweet. Putting out the blueprint.
That's
and
for sure.
So what have you seen so far out here at the DNC? Have you guys been talking to a lot of people here?
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people. Everyone says it's calm, it's been calm, and they think it will be calm. Mm-hmm. But
yesterday I was here, and there's a lot of people. Right now it seems like, because right now it's about 1 o'clock here, so it doesn't seem like there's a ton of people coming in right now.
No, but everyone also keeps saying 7 p.m. tonight's the big one.
The speech or the...
No, the big rally, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's 7 p.m. That one's going to be a little dangerous, I hear. I hear Antifa's going to show up.
Yeah, we'll see.
What do you think about these protesters that come in here? Do you think majority of them know what they're actually coming in here and doing, or do you think they're just joining along?
I think it's fun for people to do. It's a good vibe out here. But we'll see. We were in Kenosha, Wisconsin yesterday, and there they had protests that turned into riots, right? A lot of people were killed. Businesses burned down.
Killed yesterday?
No, back in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
But there they all said peaceful protests, and people came from out of town, started lighting shit on fire.
Is that Fauci? That guy looks just like Fauci.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
think so?
I don't know. Fauci! Are you Fauci? Anthony Fauci? I swear that guy looked just like Anthony Fauci. I thought that was almost Fauci. We almost confirmed Fauci. Good old Fauci. Let's keep talking to some more people. But didn't you think that guy was Fauci?
That is somebody though. I've seen him.
He's like, that was the second time I've been talked to. But he definitely looked like Fauci. Let's talk to this guy in these glasses over here. How's it going, man? Are you a volunteer out here?
No, I'm staff.
Staff. And what was it like inside the conference yesterday when Joe Biden was giving his speech?
I'm not allowed to give anything.
Really? Are they telling you guys from inside you guys can't speak?
I'm private contracted, so they told me contract-wise I'm not allowed to say anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, thank you, man.
Sorry about that, yeah.
How you going? How you guys doing? What's your name? Guillermo.
Spain.
De España. ¿Hablas español?
Hablo español.
¿También inglés?
También.
And what are you doing here?
I only visit the city. and we want to see the stadium, but we don't know about the convention, so it's all closed.
And do you think it's in España, ellos cerrarían su estadio para que gente no pudiera entrar si había una conferencia? Like, would they close down the fence and would they close down a stadium and put a fence around it if they had a conference there in Spain?
I don't think so. Maybe it's more police than the normal days, but not close the stadium and all the streets around it, because we don't have problems between other like two politicians. So it's great.
Yeah. And what do you think about U.S. politics?
It's difficult. You have many politicians and many people to involved in politics, so it's so difficult about it. In Spain it's smaller, so we don't have like this kind of conventions.
And what does Spain think about Donald Trump?
I think it's difficult. I think many people think it's not a good politician, like not a good president, but I can spell for all the country.
Yeah. And do you think do people in Spain want Kamala Harris to win?
I don't think so. I think many people in Spain thinks about Donald Trump will be the new president.
Okay, well, thank you so much, man. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. Wow, look at here at the DNC. There's trash everywhere. There's literally trash everywhere. I think they forgot the garbage because look, there is just bottles and bottles of trash. I'm pretty sure Kamala was the one that wanted to get rid of plastic straws, but this looks like just a whole bunch of plastic out here. Just garbage. What time are people going to start coming here today?
Sorry?
What time are people going to start coming up?
They're going to be starting to come, all day, really, but, we're going to hit our busiest flow at around 2:30.
2:30?
Yeah.
And how was the energy last night with Joe's speech?
Oh, I can't comment on that one.
Why not?
I've got to only stick to comments on my section.
But did you like what Joe was saying last night?
Unfortunately can't comment on that one.
Really? Dang.
I'm sorry, I wish.
And so today we can expect to see people coming around here around 2:30?
2:30 is going to be when it starts. We'll be having an influx for a good portion of a day, probably about 3-4 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And who can we expect to see come through today?
At this entrance, this is for volunteers and such.
Okay, where do the celebrities come through? Like yesterday we saw a video of Don Lemon coming through here.
Is that
right here?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your guys' time. And I got did you guys just forget a garbage here? Or?
Oh, no. All of our garbage cans got filled up. So I don't know what the solution is, but I'm sure it'll be taken care of, and I'm sure there'll be no litter on the street very soon.
Yeah, we sure hope so. There's a lot of litter out there as well, but thank you. I appreciate what you guys do for your security. Have a good one, man.
I'm going to be at Lottie, yeah.
All right, you guys. Chat, what questions do you guys want me to start asking these people here? We got a few groups of people. We got some people singing. They're putting up their signs right now. What do you guys want me to start asking some of these people? He cut his he cut his PP off. Oh man, I don't get it. So he can't get in. All right, yeah. So he can't get in right now. They won't let me in. You have to have a certain badge, and you have to be invited by the Democratic Party. Something crazy that I heard is that a lot of these TikTok influencers are also coming here, and they get paid and they get their travels paid for to come here. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but you can get paid if you're a TikTok influencer. You can get paid upwards of $1,500 to promote a 60-second to 90-second clip, pretty much bashing on Trump, promoting Kamala Harris. So you can get paid to do that. Have you ever got paid to promote a clip about Kamala Harris?
I haven't got paid 1 cent. Even today, people said on my TikTok that we are getting paid, and that the girl I was interviewing was getting paid. We do not get paid $1, but I do know one major
companies.
By a company, no.
By the DNC by the Republicans.
People have called me, like Reuters called me, because they thought Nick was getting paid by Donald Trump.
We're just talking to people, as you guys can see here on the streets. We just talk to people, and we
just spend all of our money to come here. But I want to tell you about
going broke. That's why we're doing channel memberships now.
Under the Desk News is in there. She is a huge TikToker for the Democratic Party. Her name is Under the Desk News, And I literally have said the exact same thing that she has said before, and I get canceled out. The exact same thing. I did that just to see if they would cancel me out. They canceled me out. Under the Desk News, every time she posts, millions of views she will get. And she's in there right now. I saw her this morning. She was there last night. She's invited to the White House constantly. So, Nick, maybe we get invited to the White House if we...
Maybe if Trump wins, we'll get invited.
I don't know. But if we were Democratic, we'd probably get invited because they'd love us. But now they don't. Dang it.
Yep. Well, see, this guy's got a Palestinian flag. How long have you been out here today for? Couple hours, and obviously.
I'm not talking to the media.
Wait, why not? I'm not media. I'm just doing a live stream.
Yeah.
And what do you hope to accomplish today?
I'm not talking to the live stream.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your time, and let's go talk to some more people over here. Alright, we got this lady singing over here, singing the lazy song. Good vibes, good vibes. How you guys doing? Good, how are you? Good. We're just talking to people out here, letting them share what they're doing. What are you guys out here in support of today?
So we're here for Trail of Truth. It's a memorial for people lost to substance use related causes. And we ask for certain things like immediate access to treatment or increasing availability to naloxone.
Mm-hmm. So are you guys like more than anything with what's going on with like the fentanyl and the crisis that we have with the drugs in America? Are these the people that have been affected?
Yeah, these are all people that are lost to substance use related causes. So it could be overdose, could be alcohol, could be hepatitis C or endocarditis, like all the ways that somebody could die.
Okay. One thing that really worries me is the spread of fentanyl across America, the spread of fentanyl. Do you guys, how many people, for people that are watching this video, how many people are being affected by fentanyl on a daily basis here in the United States for people that don't experience it? Like I don't personally see it firsthand, but when I go to certain places, then I see like, okay, these people are really getting affected by fentanyl here in America.
So there's areas that are more affected than others, but ultimately everyone is affected. Because like if people don't go to work because they're suffering with substance use disorder, then that means that there's jobs that are open because people could fill them but aren't.
Yeah.
So essentially it affects everybody.
Okay.
So whether you directly know, like my dad is in this memorial, he died from hep C and cirrhosis. He used IV cocaine. Like there are ways that he could have been helped. Like if he had been offered treatment, he did go to treatment, but he still died from hep C and cirrhosis.
And what policies would you like to see that implemented here into the United States that could help people that have addictions with substance, or to even to protect younger people from ever getting hooked onto substances?
So immediate access to treatment. In our country, we tend to arrest people and then put them in jail. But you don't generally get treatment for your issues in jail. It's a timeout. So offering people treatment when they're arrested would be a fantastic start. Also enforcing federal parity laws. So like insurance companies are supposed to give certain amounts of time for treatment. Mm-hmm. They don't always, and there's already a law in the books and they just need to enforce said law.
Okay. And so when a person who is, say they get arrested for cocaine and they have a cocaine issue, they get sent to jail, are they just expected to go cold turkey off those substances right away?
So different substances have different treatment methods. Cocaine isn't physically addictive. It's mentally addictive. So like that person should receive counseling, therapy, to learn different coping strategies, and probably some mental health meds too, because people tend to do the thing that makes them feel better, whether it's legal or not. But like somebody with an opioid addiction, heroin or fentanyl, they can be given medication. It's medication for opioid use disorder. Increasing access to that also helps to offer people an option for recovery and to get back into normal society.
What addictions do you think are really like the main, like if you could say there's like one or two addictions that are threatening the most people here in America, what addictions would those be? Like
so
substances?
the currently one talked about is fentanyl, but there's also increasing numbers for meth use, so meth and benzodiazepine use. Benzodiazepine use and alcohol addiction are both things that you can die in withdrawal from. And so if people are increasing how often they use alcohol or benzodiazepines, they could ultimately die when they decide not to do the thing anymore.
Oh Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Alcohol. I don't drink. I don't smoke, and I would promote anybody. I would suggest anybody to try to stay away from those substances, even not do them if they're able to. Just because I don't think any of that stuff ever really leads to anything good, right?
Correct. But people, if you don't know another thing, if you don't have a support network, if you don't have other coping strategies, you'll probably do the thing that you can do. And so that might be drink more than you should. But if you have a support network and you have coping strategies and you have, like, housing helps too. Like, you know, it's hard to be happy and feel confident in your life if you don't have a place to live.
Yeah, the housing is going to be hard. What do you think about Kamala Harris saying that when she's elected, if she's elected, she'll give $25,000 to first-time home buyers? Do you think that would help the housing problem we have here in America, or do you think that would help more home buyers get into a house?
So I'm here for Trail of Truth, so that's what I'm talking about today.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.
You too. All right, we got a guy, Joe Biden man right here. Let me read what you guys are saying in the chat right now. We got Mr. Joe. Let's see. How's it going, sir? I'm going to just read off what it says right here. Joe Biden's career stands as a testament to resilience. How's it going, sir? We're seeing your shirt. Can we talk to you over here? Oh, wait. Away. The music's still a little bit loud, but we'll try our best. So, your shirt says, "Meet Joe Biden, a great American."
Yes.
Why do you love Joe so much?
Joe is a strong American leader. For 50 years, Joe led this country. He brought great things to this country.
What great things did Joe bring to the country?
Joe was first a U.S. Senator for so many years. He passed so many bills in the Senate. He did it with Hillary.
Yeah.
And now he's doing it with Kamala Harris.
Oh, okay. And when you say assaulting, do you just mean by like the bad words he's saying to them?
Yes. You're a young man. You know, if an older guy is around you insulting women every day, guess what you're gonna do next? You're gonna start insulting them too.
I hope I don't.
Yeah, we hope you don't. But they say birds of the same feather flock together.
So for instance, because Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris are women, should Donald Trump not be able to say bad things about them?
No, and no man should say insulting words to a woman, but you can educate people about the individual you are running against in a way that is not insulting.
All right, so if Donald Trump says don't vote for Kamala Harris because she has let in 10 to 20 million migrants in America, is that insulting?
She didn't say what again?
So if Donald Trump says to his fans, don't vote for Kamala Harris because she has let in 10 to 20 million illegal immigrants, is that insulting to Kamala Harris?
Oh, because that's not true. Kamala Harris never let in 20 million illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants penetrated our border, whether Kamala Harris says stop or not. People who are migrants, like myself, who came to the United States, fought for any opportunity to get to this land. Mm-hmm. And that's what migrants going to continue to do anytime, even when Trump is in office. I think Trump instigating is to make people who are immigrants to be a threat to this nation. Like, for example, you remember when he came down the golden escalator?
Yeah.
And he said they were rapists, they were thieves, they were criminal.
Yeah.
He's a convicted criminal right now. And he's in America. He should be in jail.
Donald Trump should be in jail?
Yes. You don't think so? He's convicted.
He was convicted, but they haven't finalized the case.
Well, he's going to be sentenced on the 18th.
On what day?
On the 18th of September.
18th of September?
Yes.
What will happen if Donald Trump gets convicted while he's still running for president?
You should not run for president. You could not. The law states if you're a felon, you should not run for president. But America and the Supreme Court said Donald Trump is the one. It's like a court leader. Seriously, he's like a cult leader.
A cult leader.
Yeah. And people just following him. You know, people just following him. And they don't know. You know, when I first came to America, I heard about a guy called Jim Jones. You won't believe he told people to drink a juice.
Wow. Hey, we're gonna head over here real quick.
Go do what you do.
Hey,
Thank you for
appreciate
your
you.
interview.
Thank you. The police have arrived. Holy cow, there's a lot of police officers here. We got hundreds of police coming in right now. We got a lot of police officers coming in today. Hello, hello. Thank you for your service. We got a vet that just walked past us.
Hey, Nick.
What's going on?
I'm a fan of yours.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. How you doing?
I'm good. My name is Robin, and I live here in Chicago, and I just saw you were streaming out here, so I'm going to come out and say hello.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about what's going on here? We got hundreds of police officers coming in right now.
Yeah. It's been kind of crazy because I saw the rally yesterday, like the protests and stuff like that. I didn't really know what it was about at first. I heard people were coming and protesting the DNC, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be like left-wing or right-wing or what was up, but I guess it was mainly like the pro-Palestinian people.
Yeah.
And I guess their whole point is that the DNC is also with the establishment. So it was kind of a left-wing protest, but these people were so left-wing that the DNC was too base for them, I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting. So it's kind of interesting how most of the people that are at these protests, I imagine they're probably Democrats because I doubt they're voting for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Who do you think they're going to vote for, these people at these protests? Because there's thousands of people.
It's weird because I've seen a lot of them. I've talked to a lot of people, like friends of mine, who kind of lead more communist, and I don't think they like the Democrats as well. They don't like Trump for sure. So if they had to vote, they probably would go Kamala, but I don't even think a lot of them are going to vote, to be honest.
Yeah, so do you think they're just out here to cause more chaos?
They're out here to cause chaos. I think, a lot of them are young. They don't really have any purpose in life, so they're looking for some type of meaning. So they just attach themselves to these causes.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 years ago, it was like BLM, and then after BLM kind of finished, they're like, okay, what's the next cause? Oh, it's Palestine,
Palestine, yeah.
And it's kind of weird because you'd assume for the Palestine thing, it'd be like an Arab nationalist or a pro-Muslim thing. But over here, it's actually like a communist type of thing,
Yeah.
Like you have people wearing like communist jackets and the red flag and, all these different like Marxist groups.
Do you think they understand that communism has really never worked in a single country, and that it wouldn't just start working if you try to implement it into the United States?
Yeah, I think their argument would be, oh, it's not true communism. That's what they'd say. But I don't know. I think they're just ideologically indoctrinated.
And talking to a lot of these kids, because I technically should be in college. I'm 22, but I go to these colleges and I talk to these kids that are in college, and it makes you kind of not want to go to college.
Yeah.
Especially if that's what they're teaching the kids there inside the school.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of a waste. Like, I was talking to a girl, and she was telling me about, all this, communist stuff, and then I was kind of, giving my own perspective, and she's like, oh, well, I went to college, and I read books, so you should listen to me, And then she was also, part black, so she's like, oh, because I'm black, you should listen to me. And I'm like, well, it seems like if the college is teaching you that, then it's just corrupted, so it's why even trust it?
Yeah,
And
you got to spend 20, 50 grand a year to go to the colleges, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think you have to go to college anymore. You're probably making money off this, and you're doing cool stuff, traveling the world. I saw you were in London, England recently.
Just in London.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Going back.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, we've got some more videos I got to work on over in Europe. So,
okay.
A little teaser for you guys right now. We're live right now.
Yeah. I know. Hey, what's up, chat?
What's up, chat? Chat. What do you guys think? Should I go back to college? I'm actually curious. Should I go back to college?
No. Don't go to college.
Should I get I got an associate's degree. I'm technically a scientist.
Okay.
My degree says General of Sciences.
College is not worth it unless you're studying engineering or medicine, I think. But if you're going just to get some bullshit degree and get your head filled with propaganda, it's not worth it. I went to school overseas and I'm trying to be a doctor, but yeah.
Okay, awesome. Should we say what's up to these police officers?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, police officers. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. COVID, no. The police officer got COVID, he said. Oh, man. What's up?
Look at that mic. It's my guy right here.
You watch? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, officer. Cool, man. Where do you think more people are going to be coming out today? Where do you think we can go find and infiltrate possibly into these protesters groups? Where do you think we can go find them?
I don't know. Probably later today, they'll probably be out here by the park, by Union Park. I think that's where they were at yesterday.
That's where they're at yesterday.
So, it was kind of interesting because, there wasn't really a lot of... I thought there was going to be a lot of violence, but it wasn't really
did
violent.
Anything happen at the end of the night?
Not really, no. They were just a bunch of people. They were just like, chanting and screaming. The police were nearby, but they didn't really cross paths. So I think it went peacefully so far. But, we'll see what happens.
You'd expect to see more people out here in support of Kamala and everybody right now. It's pretty low energy right now.
Yeah, well, I think these people, like with the Palestinian flags, they're probably against Kamala. They're part of the counter-protesters or whatever. And then, I live in the South Loop. Over by McCormick Place, it was boxed off there too. I don't know what's going on there, but I think there's stuff going on there. There was counter Jewish protesters as well, so people with Israeli flags.
Charlie!
Yeah. Oh, Charlie Kirk. Whoa.
1 second, let's go say hi to him. He's always stealing my clips. I'm gonna confront Charlie. He stole my clip yesterday and didn't tag me on Instagram, or didn't tag me on Twitter. Let's see. Let's go say. Charlie, you posted my clip yesterday. Yeah. My name is Nick. We're just live streaming right now. Charlie, what do you think about what's going on here at the DNC right now?
Oh, I mean, being inside has really been an experience.
What's it like inside?
It's a very sad group of people.
Sad group of people?
Yes.
They all seemed pretty excited last night with Joe.
That's a sad group of people excited about Joe Biden.
And what do you think about all these people out here all of a sudden just being so excited about Kamala Harris after they were so excited about Joe Biden becoming next president?
I mean, they could nominate Jimmy Carter at this point and they'd be excited. I mean, they don't have an independent thought. But yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be a tight race.
It's going to be a tight race. And what do you think will be the big factor about who wins this election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris now?
Big factor, the ground game for sure. So it's going to come down to 20,000 votes in 4 states.
So do you think it's going to be actually a really tight race? Or do you think because Donald Trump was going to blow by if Joe Biden was still running?
It's going to come down to 100,000 votes.
100,000 votes?
Yeah.
And everyone, where can people go to get registered to vote? I know you guys do a lot of that stuff.
tpaction.com/vote. You can check it out.
All right. Thank you so much, Charlie.
Guys. Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one.
You bet. What? Just message me, I'll tag.
No, you're all good.
Which video did I use?
The 2 girls yesterday at the.
That was really great. Yeah. So.
Charlie Cook, Booker T. Jones is right here with this man,
really
right here.
Turning point.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, we do.
Charlie, what are the biggest differences between?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Charlie Kirk live on the stream. Let me see the phone. I want to see some of read the chat. My mom's confronting me over not using my. Oh man, that was good. We just had Charlie on the stream. If you guys don't know who Charlie is, he puts out a lot of actually really good stuff about. He's very pro-Trump, obviously, but him and his organization do a ton of cool stuff, and they help a lot of people understand actually what's going on in America with their Turning Point USA. So, very cool to have Charlie on the stream. I wasn't really expecting that, and now we're gonna keep going, try to talk to some more people, and see what's going on. What's going on?
Are you Catholic?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm Christian. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So.
Oh, okay.
Like Mormon.
Are you from Utah?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say if you wanted to come to our church, if you're here this Sunday, you could come over.
Oh, I would, but I'm not gonna be here this Sunday actually.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate the invite.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you. How's it going, sir? What's it like out here today at the DNC?
I prefer not to be filmed, man, if that's okay.
Oh, okay, no worries. Have a good one.
Thank you, too. Good luck.
You too. Where do you think there's going to be more people at, or are there more people coming in at other entry points today?
I don't know. There's a bunch of them all around.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Let's go find some more of these people. Got to read some of you guys' comments there in the chat. Let's see what's going on. We got Mama catching them W-handed. So when I run from the Mormons, don't hate me. Abortion. I like Mom's outfit. Cool, fresh and clean. Arrest Fauci. He's so awkward. All right, let's go find some more people here. There's surprisingly not a lot of people out here right now, but we got these guys over here. How you guys doing? Can we talk to you guys real quick? Cool. What are you guys out here today for? Are you guys with Kamala's group? You guys?
We're helping with food service work.
Oh, you guys work inside the DNC.
Yes.
What's it like inside the DNC? What's it like inside?
It's nice inside.
What are they cooking up inside the DNC?
So we're cooking at the CNN grill. We're basically just serving up pieces to the Democrats that come through for CNN, the reporters, all of that.
Who's the most popular person you've seen inside so far?
I've seen a couple people. I really don't know them by name, but I've seen a couple people. Like I be talking to them like I'm talking to you right now. The next thing you know, I see them on TV. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And was everybody pretty excited yesterday with Joe Biden? I saw a lot of things on X saying like the crowd wasn't filled. Was it filled all the way?
I mean, I wasn't on inside the United Center, but from the outside looking in, it looked like it was a lot of people in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Where shall we go? Yeah, this is where everybody comes in right here. All right, I'm gonna start taking some of you guys' questions. So put some of your questions out in the chat. What you guys want me to start saying to some of these people? Spit a fat loogie in the food. I'm not gonna be spitting no fat loogie in the food. This guy's still over here. The guy who said he was gonna smash my camera with a Jesus hammer is still out here on the corner for some reason. Let's go talk to this guy over here. Hey, sir. Can we talk to you? How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And are you here in support of Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris.
And what makes you so excited about voting for Kamala Harris?
The first lady to be in the White House.
Okay.
We hope to see her to win the election in November.
Mm-hmm.
History in the making.
What would make Kamala such a good president?
She cares.
She cares.
For the kids, for the family, and she's trying to build up the economy for everyone, both at home and abroad.
Mm-hmm. Both at home and abroad.
Right.
Do you think she should focus a little bit on abroad and fix the problems that are here in America?
Both will focus on the problems in America, and we have a problem at home, and we have a problem abroad. So we have to find someone to solve that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. But being the first lady, she will have its setbacks, but we hope to get the best out of her.
And what do you think would be, what are some of her policies that you really like?
The policy is a commitment to the American family and its ambition to be the first lady to occupy the White House. And we hope that she set the record straight. After her, there will be some more. Open the door for the women for the future.
Okay, and what door is closed for the woman right now?
They are not given an opportunity to express themselves as a female.
Really?
And I think by opening that new door, they can be able to see the more benefit and more future, especially they're going into public life, not just only being a housewife, but they want to contribute to the life in America to be better for everyone.
Mm-hmm. So do you think people should vote for Kamala just by the pure fact that she is a woman?
Not the fact that she's a woman. She's intelligent, she knows the situation, and she's going to be the first person to show the example that women are qualified to occupy the White House.
Mm-hmm. Well, she is in the White House. She's in the White House right now.
She's in the White House, but she's moving forward to the next level.
What do you think the roles of the first gentleman would be?
Who? The vice president? The husband?
Yeah, because he'll be the first gentleman.
She might be an advisor, or she may take a role in the government, but I'm not quite sure what role she's going to play.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about all the migrants coming into America?
Some of them are supposed to be scrutinized. I know they are in the border, but everybody's looking for new life. Mm-hmm. But I don't think they should cause any more problem for what it is at this very time. And let's hope for the best.
Let's hope for the best. We got to be hoping a lot right now, right?
Right, and we have to do something. There are some other people would like to come to the country, but they are not given a chance to come in.
And what will happen if Donald Trump is elected as president?
From my own perspective, as a person who have really enjoyed American freedom and American prosperity, I don't think he represents what America is supposed to be. Despite the fact that he's well-to-do, So I don't think he will have my vote.
What could Donald Trump do to get your vote?
She has to change his philosophy of who we are and what we are and what we're supposed to be. That is a direct quote. And I think anyone in a party of what he is should begin to look into America for the future and what we want to be as Americans.
Do you like Kamala's word salads when she says be unburdened by what can be and be burdened by what is?
I believe in that too.
You do believe in that. Those are good, huh? I like them too. They're pretty fun to listen to.
Okay.
I appreciate your time.
Now that you have my view,
yeah,
I think if you can make something out of it and let people know that we are not a country of problems, we are all problem solvers.
Yes, that's what we need to be. We all need to be problem solvers, I believe.
And we hope to do the best. Now that it's preparing the road for the future, I hope it be what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and we got to be unburdened by what can be, right?
Right.
Be unburdened by what can be, right?
You see that I'm shaking your hand.
I can see. We've been holding hands the whole time. You're my brother. You're my friend now.
We hope to be that way if God gives us the right to be human beings and be better off.
Yep, that's right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
What's this guy's name? Tony?
Who?
The guy right there on the blue. You were talking to him, interviewing
on
YouTube and stuff.
His name's
I've seen a
Charlie
lot of
Kirk.
videos. What's his name?
Name's Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
I got to ask you a question.
I can't, man. I'm working. I can't.
But we can walk and talk. So,
No,
what are you so excited about Kamala Harris?
I'm working here. I can't.
They're telling people that are working inside the event that they cannot speak or give their opinions to people outside of the event. I think that might be that's a little weird, honestly. Oh, can I see a cheese hat?
That's what they look like.
What are the cheese hats for? Wisconsin. So what happened over there? My mom just went over to Charlie. How'd it go?
I just went over to Charlie, made a video, and I don't think it recorded the sound. I'm so sad.
Nope.
Dang it.
How did you mess that up?
I don't know, because I was in such a hurry.
How are you so bad at technology?
I'm so sad.
She's so bad at technology.
I'm not so bad. I was just really nervous and was in a hurry.
But you might have recorded it actually on a... Yeah, you might be all right. You see it. Was it red?
I don't know.
How was your interview with him? What did you ask him about?
Awesome. I just asked him about the border. He's from Arizona. He knows what's going on. He says if Kamala Harris wins, the border will remain open. He said it's hypocrisy how she's running ads saying that she secured the border, especially in Arizona. She's running a lot of ads saying that she's for a closed border, she's securing the border. It's just Donald Trump who ruined the whole border because he talked to all his MAGA friends and they didn't vote on the border bill that was they tried to pass a few months ago. So Joe Biden, took the executive
Hey, back
order.
off my mom in the chat right now. Everyone's saying Nick's mom, frick.
Anyway, no, a lot of good people come in. A lot of great people have came in, but a lot of bad people also came in. Just the border.
Yeah, well,
anyway, that's it.
How's your day going? Yeah, you.
It's going well. I'm trying to spread the word about winning this election and every other by supporting the candidacy of Marianne Williamson.
Who's that?
Marianne Williamson is a teacher of a work of scripture called A Course in Miracles, and she's running for the Democratic nomination, but because the primary virtually has coronated at first President Biden and now Vice President Harris, she's been cast to the side, even though she is extremely sagacious and intelligent and
Sagacious. What does that mean? I've never heard that word. Sagacious.
wise.
Wise.
Yeah, sagacity.
Sagacity. I like that.
Yeah, it's a good word.
I need to learn about how to become more sagacious. And
sagacious. Yeah.
Sagacious. And
wise is a better word.
What do you think these candidates? So right now, mainly it's Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, obviously, and now we got a new one apparently. And what would make her different than Donald Trump, Kamala Harris? What's she running on that they aren't?
Well, many of her policy, many aspects of her platform are deeply in line with core Democratic Party beliefs and practices. However, she's aiming at addressing the root causes of long-term problems that have afflicted everyone in this country and abroad, because we are one of the most powerful countries in the world, and
Will this candidate, I got a big question for you. Will this candidate stop sending money to Ukraine and Israel?
I think she would stop. She would start a embargo on supplying weapons to Israel with Ukraine. I think that she probably, as do I, would like to see Ukraine triumph over Russia. But I think the most important point I would like to make about Marianne Williamson's campaign is that...
What's your hat today? Make
Earth great again.
How can we make, both of you guys, how can we make Earth great again?
Check out my website.
That's a new one.
Basically try to... Boy.
Who's going to make Earth great again? Donald Trump, Kamala Harris?
Well, I don't
Earth,
think anyone's going
God?
to make Earth great again, per se. I mean, this is like a Kennedy hat, but he's like kind of terrible in Gaza, so...
Yeah.
And he doesn't have much chance, I don't think, of actually...
RFK?
Doing very well. Yeah. I mean, he's got a great environmental record, lawyer for decades and whatnot.
Do you think RFK, that's an interesting topic we haven't touched on yet.
Yeah.
And RFK, do you think he's going to be able to sway people away from Trump or Kamala, or do you think he's going to help one of the candidates win or lose?
Yeah,
you
know what's hard to say? I was looking at the polling numbers a few months ago. I mean, he takes from both Republican and Democratic voters. If he's going to make probably a marginal difference, 1 or 2% on either side. I would say probably benefit Trump, but it's really kind of a coin toss as far as that goes.
And do you think, I really don't honestly think RFK has much of a chance. Obviously, he's not even getting put in these debates, and he's not even in a convention. Do you think a vote for him is a wasted vote?
Usually I've always voted my conscience. I never voted for a Democrat or Republican until 16, and then regrettably I voted Clinton and Biden, just thinking that was the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
And this time around, I was like, I really don't give a shit. I'm voting probably Jill Stein just because, the Greens platform is relatively good, no chance of winning. But if it helps to get 5%, that'd help in the future, and then at least I can sleep easy with that vote. If Kennedy was actually competitive, if he was up there, at 20-something%, maybe he had a chance.
Maybe.
Yeah,
It doesn't really seem like he's got much of a chance right now.
Right now, no. He's got to get into the debates, and I don't think it's going to happen. He's got to get 15% to even do that.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I appreciate your time.
Hey,
Thank you
care.
so much.
Yeah.
Sir, how's it going? Sir, in the shiesty. Come back. What's up? What are you doing?
What's up,
pulling
bro?
up here in the shiesty.
What's up? I know you. Yeah. What's up, my boy?
What up, bro?
Damn, chilling, man. Cool.
We're out
I
here
know
chilling.
him.
Okay, what do you out here doing in the shiesty?
So I'm kind of famous.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I like to observe covered up.
Okay, what's your name? Like we're live right now.
Okay. What platform is this?
YouTube.
YouTube. KT Rasta. KTRASTA.
And are you a rapper? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm a music artist. I got over 1 million views on YouTube, and I'm also an actor. I've been featured on every major TV show out here.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man, like Empire, The Side, a couple Netflix shows, things like that.
What's going on?
I like your fuzzy microphone.
I like your fuzzy beard.
I got a fuzzy beard. Are we still rolling? AJ.
What's going on, dude? What are you out here for?
Well, I'm here for the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah. And
It's across the street at the United Center.
Yeah, I've been here. I'm out here, and
I see you
Do
out
you
here.
support Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
It's definitely not a two-part question there.
Well, just Trump or Kamala.
No.
Are you running for president yourself?
No, but a friend of mine is.
Really? And do you think those people that actually run for president that aren't part of the two candidates, do you think they actually have a shot of winning?
Yeah. They win all the time. They win every time, actually.
Really?
The American people don't want those two candidates that are running in here. That's every person you talk to out here, aside from the delegates that are getting shuffled in like sheep, are going to say that.
Yeah.
In one
Sir,
way or
come
another.
here. Okay. Who do you want to vote for then? Who do you want to vote for, Trump or Kamala?
I'm actually
It's
anti-biased.
Kamala, not Kamala.
Kamala.
Kamala, yeah.
Damn, I
Like
thought
Camelot,
it was Kamala
like
too.
Camelot.
Yeah.
Like NLE.
Yeah.
Camelot, right?
I'm going to go, hang on. I'm going to go illegally smoke some weed. I'll get back to you really soon.
Okay.
Who's your friend that's running for president?
His name is Vernon.
Wow, he was saying that nobody actually wants Trump or Kamala, and they'd choose somebody else.
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. They always make us pick between the two mainstream opponents, which are usually two heads of the same pony, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm usually anti-biased, man. I'm always just enjoying the politics. It's always one big circus. I usually don't feed into it too much. I just observe it and kind of laugh at both sides. They usually both say a lot of jokes about each other, and that's where I get my kicks in.
That's where you get your kicks in. What do you think about your guys' mayor here in Chicago, Brandon Johnson? He's He's kind of quite controversial man.
Yeah, he's controversial. You know, I always love to see a fellow melanated brother in office, but I can say I'm not biased because of skin color, so I always say there's more room for improvement, such as helping with the violence and with the economy and giving back to, you know, just the citizens of Chicago.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about him allocating over $400 million to illegal immigrants when that money could have gone to Section 8 housing, could have gone back to the streets?
I'm definitely against that. I'm not racist at all. I love my Latino and Venezuelan people, but I'll always say I would rather you give back to the ones that live here already, because I still know a lot that could use that help.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Awesome. I appreciate you, brother. Any last words you got to say to the people?
Hey, man, just stay tuned in to the platform, man. These guys are doing a great, wonderful thing, man. And, hey, I got my shiesty mask on, but you never know what might come out of my mouth.
You strapped?
I'm not strapped.
Of course you're not strapped. We can't say we're strapped on live. I'm not strapped either.
That's good, man. That's the way to be,
don't
man.
Stay strapped.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. I'm going to tune in, bro.
All right, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
I really do.
Hey, get my info from bro, or you can.
Okay, yeah. He's got it. I'm live right now,
sir.
so I can't really hop on. I'm just reading the chats right now.
All right, cool. Do your thing, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How you guys doing? Have you guys gone inside the convention yet? No. Oh, how's it going, sir?
Good, hey.
Where are we running to?
Get some food.
Get some food. That's a good looking shirt you got on.
Thanks.
I like it. What makes you most excited to vote for Kamala? Nope.
But we're building more bombs, yay!
You're building more bombs. What do you mean? Who's building more bombs?
America. Building back better bombs. Every year.
What's up? You're back.
I'm back again. Get the sign, man.
A guy from the start of the stream is back. What does your sign say? Make America Great. Blue Lives Matter. USA. Vote for Trump. Make America Great. Go home. Trump, baby. I like it.
Hey, I forgot. I gotta put some respect on your name, Nick.
Come up.
You gained some weight since Salvador.
Yeah, I gained some weight.
Yeah. I told my wife, I was like, man, he looked familiar as fuck. She was like, yeah, you don't remember? We watch him over there on the Salvador, man. I give you, man. You went to the prison.
Do
man.
I look fat now or what?
Yeah, man, you gained some fucking weight, bud.
Oh, Fritz, I gotta lose some weight.
Yeah, I felt like a douchebag. I said, man, I gotta go greet that dude, man. You're a stud, man.
I gotta lay off, bro. In the
I'm
prisons, they weren't giving me much, dude. They only get beans and rice.
Hey,
hi.
Where are you from, bud? If you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm from Utah.
Utah, right? Yeah, that's what my old lady was saying, man.
Yeah, that's
it was
where
nice
I'm from.
meeting you, man.
Hey,
Big fan,
you're a
man.
pleasure.
My
Now
son,
I gotta go
man.
hit the gym, go cut down the LBs.
If you need me, we're right here.
All right, I appreciate you, brother. Frick. That guy told me I got fat. No, I like that guy. Well, I guess I've been put on the LBs. Am I put on the LBs? Now I'm a little self-conscious. I thought I was looking decent, but I think I gotta maybe cut down on the Jersey mics.
And then if you win, you have to go to more meetings. So like I'd hate that. Yeah. I'm trying to convert other people.
You should run for office.
God.
Then you gotta run for
but
office.
I would commit suicide. I'd be like,
what?
No way.
Stand here in a corner, you
I
gotta
know
do
people in politics. I know people who are in power.
Who do you know in politics?
Who do I know personally? Mark Hollenbaugh. He's a city councilor.
Mark Hollenbaugh.
City councilor.
Is he a good guy?
And I've known a lot more powerful people, but not as well as I know him. Kamala Harris knows who I am.
Really?
Gavin Newsom knows. Yeah, because I'm from California. I've been doing this for decades.
What, do you just come on streets and just yell?
I usually sing.
Sing. Let's hear something.
Oh, say, can you see the mushroom cloud rise o'er Hiroshima as the city is burning?
Wow, that's...
You gotta turn that off if you want to hear that.
You're quite the guy. I don't know if I want to hear anymore, but thank you.
And the children all scream, oh God, please kill me now, for the pain is so bad, and my skin is searing, and the Star-Spangled Banner, and triumph doth wave over the land that spreads fear, so we'll still be crazy.
What's your drug of choice?
Marijuana.
Marijuana.
What's yours?
I don't do drugs.
Yes, you do.
Oh
yeah, you do.
Maybe
Caffeine, alcohol.
caffeine. I do like energy drinks.
Caffeine is frickin' drugs. If you think marijuana is a drug, caffeine's a drug. I do caffeine and marijuana together.
How's that feel when you
Great
do?
drug
How's caffeine and marijuana mixed?
Marijuana's no fun without caffeine.
Really?
Caffeine's as much a drug as marijuana.
Wow.
You do caffeine. Ask the Mormons. They agree with me. They do. They do. And the Mormons
I know
say
we
that
do.
Native Americans are Jews.
No, we don't.
They do.
No, we don't.
And the Mormons say white people are more beautiful.
No, we don't.
The Mormons do say that.
No, we don't.
It's in the Book of Mormon.
No, it's
The most
not.
beautiful
I've read
white
it.
person ever was Mary, mother of Jesus.
I've read it.
The Mary, mother of Jesus, most beautiful white person ever. Read
Wow.
the Book of Mormon.
I have read it actually.
Book of Mormon.
I've read it.
Who,
I've read the Book of Mormon 3 times actually.
Well,
Front to back.
Okay, what happened when the what do you call it? Hold on.
I actually did.
I want you
actually
to
have
answer
read
this because I can't remember it.
Yeah.
What's the cycle called?
The cycle. What do you mean the cycle?
Like Mormons or? I don't want to be filmed. I mean, I ask you to stop filming, you don't do it. You must be a fascist.
What do you
must be a fascist.
What's a fascist?
When someone says,
What's a
please
fascist?
don't film me.
What's a
If you're
fascist?
an asshole, if you're a mean person,
What's a
you
fascist?
ignore them.
You're the one who
Mean
keeps talking.
Fascists are mean.
You're the one who
Fascists
keeps talking to me.
Like, I'm not saying you're as mean as the Nazis who said get in the ovens. That's like meaner. You know, there's levels of fascism.
Isn't that fascist to
Do you
say
think
that?
the founding fathers were fascist? No, that's a joke. It's comedy, dude.
Well, I think you should stop taking your
Comedy.
marijuana
Do you
and
think-
mushrooms.
Do
And
you think that the founding fathers were fascists?
No.
Because they enslaved people. Could you please stop?
We're not
Unless
filming
you're-
you.
If you're a fascist, you can film me. If you're not a fascist,
Yeah,
you can't film me.
should I say I'm a fascist
If
then?
you're a fascist, you can film me.
Oh man, what do you think about all these people out here today?
What's that?
What do you think about all these people out here? This guy's been out here
I
screaming
don't know.
on the
There's not
corner.
that many people. I'm surprised how few people are outside of the DNC right
I know,
now.
right
to be
now there's
honest,
not
yeah.
really anybody.
Yeah, I just saw Charlie Kirk over there, and it's pretty wild.
What are you in support of today? Who do you support? Donald Trump? Kamala?
I have a very difficult time choosing a political candidate for a number of reasons, but I would say that I would be leaning towards Kamala, even though I actually can't vote legally.
Why can't you vote?
I was convicted of a felony when I was 19.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you mind me asking what felon?
Oh, yeah, sure. I was arrested for felony theft at 19 years old.
Felony theft? And at what point does that get expunged or erased off your...
It depends on what state you're in, really. And I've moved around to a couple states since then. I think in certain states I can get my voting privileges restored, but it hasn't happened yet.
What'd you steal?
I was on drugs when I was 19. I've been sober for over a decade at this point. So when I was 19, I broke into a bunch of cars and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what do you... since you have been sober, you said over 10 years, right?
Yeah.
And like I've been to places, I've been all around the country. I've been to Kensington, I've been to Seattle.
I live
I've
in
been
Philadelphia.
I've been everywhere. What's going on with how do they stop the spread of fentanyl here in America? Because it is literally killing thousands upon thousands of people and nobody talks about it.
I think time's proven that prohibition and criminalization has been somewhat ineffective. It didn't work with alcohol. It hasn't worked in many circumstances. You know, I'm not a professional or like an expert on it, but I think the data is pretty sound and conclusive that it needs to be treated like a public health issue and a mental health issue more so than a criminalized issue.
But so, do you think there's anything like one of these candidates could do to try and stop the spread of fentanyl? Like, all right, we got to crack down on these cartels that are coming into America and spreading.
Well, I think that
everywhere.
and you can look back to the situation with cocaine from Colombia as well. It's a little bit different. It's transformed to fentanyl now, but it seems that like as long as there is a ravenous market that will consume drugs will get here. So I think you need to fix the problem here, whatever is causing the mental health and the public health issues that is causing addiction. I think if you fix that, then there will be no more market to bring in illegal fentanyl.
And do you think if they, for instance, if they were stricter on crime and they actually like arrested the criminals instead of like doing the catch and release thing, do you think that would slow people down from selling drugs?
I think that's like a statistic issue. It doesn't seem that that's happened. It seems like we've criminalized it for decades and it hasn't stopped it.
So do you think if they just arrest one person, that the next person underneath him is just going to start doing
Here's the
it?
problem with arresting, right? So I've been arrested for possession of heroin. I've been arrested for possession of cocaine. I've also been arrested for possession of marijuana.
Yeah.
When I went to jails, I met real criminals, and I was also labeled as a felon, what puts me in a criminal class. So when I'm put into a criminal class, I can't get certain housing, I can't get certain jobs, and I can't do certain things. So I'm marginalized from community, I'm marginalized from the community in many ways because I was a sick and addicted person. And I think that only pushes people into this like criminal class more so than maybe if we found a way to treat substance abuse in a way that is more humane.
And I guarantee you, I almost promise that there's somebody watching this video right now that is going through addiction.
Yeah.
What's the number one step to get? What would be your suggestion to get rid of that addiction? Like how
So,
the number one step to becoming
The
clean?
first thing is just knowing that it is better on the other side. Like when you go down to that, whether you're suffering from trauma, whether you're suffering from relationship issues, whether you just can't like find friends or anything like that, you can find communities of people that are in recovery that can show you how to live a better life. So really you just have to find the other people that are living the life that you want to live. You can do that through Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, religious groups, whatever really can find you that social inclusion that is going to help relieve you of what is driving you to use drugs obsessively and compulsively. And there is hope.
Awesome, I appreciate it. There is hope.
Have a good day, man.
You too, brother. Appreciate it. Excuse me, sir. You have a moment really quick?
No, I'm not.
Okay, thank you. What's the sign say? And, there goes the Coke. Yeah, and U.S. aid to Israel. What do you think about the current government that we have in place right now, Joe Biden and them giving aid to Israel?
Who are you with?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Okay, who are you with?
I'm just a YouTuber.
Okay, no thanks.
Wait, why so? Like, I literally just make videos on YouTube.
No thanks, man.
I don't get paid by anybody but myself. A lot of times. My name is Nick Shirley. I'm just a YouTuber. Yeah. What about you?
Just one of the guys.
Chicago guys. Yeah, what do you think about what's going on here at the DNC today? Like, what you've seen?
It's pretty good. It's pretty mellow.
Pretty mellow.
Thought to be a little bit rowdier.
Yeah, it's a little rowdy. This guy over here, I know him. He's gonna get rowdy. Where's he at? If he has his wife behind it, if her husband is with him,
He's with her.
where's he at?
He's close behind. We saw him a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah, chat. This is the guy that told us that he would trade every illegal immigrant or every Republican for an illegal immigrant. He's coming on the stream in just a second. This guy, we talked to him yesterday. Yeah, he'll talk to me. He's
How come that dude before didn't want to talk to you?
I don't know. A lot of these people, anybody working inside the convention, or that are with Kamala, cannot talk.
But why not? It's a free country, free speech, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I would think they'd want to get their point across to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? But maybe if they don't have a point, they don't have anything to get across.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like you'd think they'd want to talk.
Especially you guys seem like nice dudes, so.
I would try my best.
Are you guys from Chicago?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
I'm from the West Coast.
Where about?
Utah area.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Going to Idaho on Thursday.
Oh yeah, I love Idaho. Idaho's a good place. All right, well, I'm gonna go try to talk to these people, but I appreciate it. And I do think you do have a good point that why shouldn't they be able to talk to us if they're entering in right now, right?
Yeah, everyone's got a side. They got theirs, whatever.
And if they're gonna vote for Kamala, or someone's gonna vote for Trump, they should be able to say why.
100%.
Right?
Or if anything, just you guys are nice dudes.
You say sorry, I don't want to speak, right? Exactly.
Good luck
But
with what you guys
any
do,
protester
okay?
will not speak to you because they need to speak to their organizers before they speak to anybody else, which is a little strange, I believe.
Not America. How can I find you guys on?
Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Nick Shirley.
All right, we're getting subscribers right now. Let's get it.
How do I
go to YouTube.
YouTube. Sorry, I'm a little dysfunctional with this stuff. Search.
Nick Shirley. Hey, Mom, Mom, will you look for the guy? The guy that told us that all Republicans needed to be switched out for illegal immigrants. That's me, look.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Right.
And we're live right now. Look at yourself, you're right here.
You guys doing a good job. Keep it up.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate what you guys do.
Thank
Adios,
you.
man.
Adios.
See you, dude.
See ya. Oh, man. Oh, look, our guy's back. He was in the video. If you guys saw the last video here at the DNC, this guy's back. You're back. Oh, look who's back. Look who's back. Look who's back. Oh, my gosh. You're the one everyone wants to ask us. Everyone is asking. Okay. They saw you in the video about asking about switching all Republicans for illegal immigrants.
Yes.
Back that claim right now.
I'm not even going to bother with that. That would be my wish. I want people who have first democracy in the country. Okay, what I want to talk about is this, and I will just talk to it.
Make sure you can see everything.
Right. This is the GOP plan to steal the election, and this is the Democrat response that I want to see. Okay, that I would do. Okay, what they want to do is the election officials, MAGA election officials in the swing states are going to refuse to certify the election results. That will prevent the Democrats from getting 270 electoral votes. That throws the decision to the GOP-controlled House, and they will name Trump. Okay, what the Democrats have to do is using the landslide of the popular vote, because it will be a landslide, okay, to issue a presidential decree, executive order of martial law to protect it's go to protect the country
What do you guys want me to ask this guy?
to prevent the Civil War. Okay, now, if the Civil War comes, and this will be backed by the entire free world.
By the entire free world, we're
Yes,
back to Civil War.
We're back to the Democrats holding on to power. Okay, not that they're going to help us militarily. We will have the military. So, if they try to stop, the first thing I would think to do is that Texas is going to be a problem. So if we have to, we march down, the military down into Texas, throw down your arms. If they fight, we wipe out the Texas National Guard. And
Who's going to wipe out the Texas National Guard?
The military. You send in the military. Literally, the U.S. Army.
What's the difference between the National Guard and the military?
Well, National Guard is only for the defense of the nation, okay? The military is supposed to be used outside our borders, but Trump is planning, if he wants, to have military on the street to stop protests. We know this, so even though I don't like having to do this, this is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. Then we crush, however long it takes, you crush the Civil War, get back in business, and then you can, if you want, you can hold another election with no threat of Civil War. Then I'm fine with the result. If the Republicans won that time, and they don't try to steal it, I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm fine with that.
So do you think the Republicans will try to steal the election regardless of the results?
Well, if they win the popular vote, okay, which they won't win the popular vote. But I will admit, if the Democrats only win by, like, let's say 3 million votes, that's not a mandate.
Illusionary.
Yeah. If the Democrats only win by 3 million votes, that's not a mandate in my mind. But if we win by 30 million, which I think is going to happen,
you think the Democrats are going to win by 30 million?
Yes, they will. In fact, there's no doubt in my mind that Kamala will get at least 90 million votes, which would be the greatest of all time. I actually think she's going to hit 100 million. I don't think Trump is going to get more than 60 million. Okay, so they're deluding themselves if they think, and he's just revving it up. And unfortunately, it will come to Civil War. It will come to because these guys with their guns, they've been injured for a fight. So
yeah, and so who's going to win if?
Well, the military, whichever side the military is on.
What if the military doesn't take the side of the Democrats?
They have to take the side of the president. They have to take the side of the president. He's in charge of the military. There might be defections. I'm not saying the whole military. Some guys might flee.
How far away do you think we are from martial law?
I think we're very close because if the Republicans win, there will be martial law. And if the Democrats win, there might have to be, but the martial law of the Republicans or of the Democrats won't last as long because, and let me say this, okay, if the Democrats lose, the Republicans, I'm not having an uprising, okay, I'm not going to fight the military.
I'm just reading the chat right now.
Okay, right, okay.
So keep going.
So I'm not going to start a civil war. I'm not going to try to defeat the military. Okay, but if the Democrats do this, I will support my military then. I have no trouble going in the streets and fighting for the military if they're defending a democratic regime. But if they're I'm not attacking a Republican regime. If the Republicans win, and if the Republicans win the popular vote, I'm fine. But that's not going to happen. I'm fine with that. I'm not just saying cause war. If the Republicans win the popular vote, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with them. It's because let me say, it's not going to really affect me that much. As I told you, I'm a white heterosexual male. Okay. I'm 7 years old. I'm an atheist.
What's your preferred type of woman?
So much doesn't matter the color. I'm an old man. But people say, "Well, guy, why aren't you in the game anymore?" I'm not attracted to 70-year-old.
How often are you getting it?
I said none. So I'm not looking for it.
Not looking for it.
No, not even looking for it.
Did you get the free vasectomy here?
No.
Are you interested?
No.
No, you like to stay active. I can tell you're an active man.
Not in that area, seriously. I'm sorry to say. So.
Do you get chicks hitting you up every now and then?
What? Yeah. This is. Well, I'm not going to get into my sexual life, so it's not much. I guarantee it's not much. So, in fact, I will say this, okay, that even the people I know that are close to me, they vote Democrat, but I'm too overboard. This is going to sound a little sexual. I'm either all in or all out. Okay, if something doesn't interest me, I'm going. Yeah, I'm out of it. But when I'm really into something, I'm into it to the very end. So but that's not sexual.
So, like, technically speaking, you've never pulled out.
True. Because I'm all in. So okay. It's good to have a little brevity. But
What's up? This is our preacher man.
I'm not happy about the situation, and I hope It can be worked out. I hope the Democrats win, but like I say, if the Republicans win the popular vote, and I can't see that happening, I will not cause any problems. Okay,
But
I think.
So you're saying if the Republicans didn't win, you will not cause any problems?
Right. If the Republicans win, I will not cause any problems.
But
because
if a civil war breaks out, would you be willing to fight?
Okay. If the civil war to me would break out only if the Republicans lose and they started, then I would know I got the military behind me. Okay. Then I would help them. I mean, I'm not necessarily going to be manning a machine gun nest, and I says, but I can support them. I'll support them. Okay. And if there's any problems in my neighborhood, I'll take it on. But I'm not going to go against a military. I'm not going to go against a military, whichever side they're on. Okay.
And what do you believe makes Kamala qualified to become the next president of the United States?
Well, she's been all this stuff, through the law and everything, and as far as being a vice president. And I want to stress, okay, that one of the reasons why she wasn't out there that much as the vice president is because she had to be in the Senate, because even though we control the Senate, because of Sinema and Manchin, there was a lot of ties that she had to break. If she wasn't there, nothing. Biden literally would have accomplished nothing. Right, literally would have accomplished nothing.
Some people say Biden didn't even accomplish anything.
Well, I just got to another guy. My mouth is dry. I'm not going to go through his accomplishments. But I will end this with what set that guy off. Okay, this to me is what Biden and his administration's legacy will be. If we win and we basically save the country from the Republicans, that's what I believe, is that his administration will be the second greatest in history, right up there with Lincoln, who saved us with the Civil War.
Really, Biden's administration is going to be second best. Second best.
Okay, second best. Okay, but if he lets the Republicans fall, take control, he falls all the way from number one to right above Trump as the worst president because he let it happen on his watch. It won't be all his fault, and we be the Democrats not reacting quickly enough. So that's my belief. Okay, I know.
Wow.
So I'm, like I say, I'm all in, I'm all out. But if it comes to a civil war, that means that our side won because the Democrats would not start a civil war, but we will be happy to participate in it if the Republicans start it. That's what it is. So.
All right, chat. I'm gonna give you guys one question to ask this man. Chat.
Okay.
If you guys have one question for this man, I'm gonna take one question. We're gonna wait just a second, so they can give us a response and give us a question. What would they like to hear from this man? All right, we're taking the first question. Let's see. Anybody got a question for him? Someone?
Oh, come on.
So they're coming. They're coming. He said company. Not. Does he have a priapism? What's that? A priapism?
Let me see.
Does he love Jesus? Do you love Jesus?
No, I'm an atheist. Jesus existed, but he's not. He's not holy. Okay. He's not holy. He was just a man. Okay.
I disagree, but we can both have our own opinions and agree.
So, and just an aside about the Palestinian things disrupting. I marched with them, but not for for them not voting for the Democrats. Okay. I marched because I am against the genocide, and I will say this. Okay, to add one thing.
Yeah.
I believe that Kamala will adjust our relationship with Israel. We already sent 2 carrier task forces into the Red Sea to aid Israel if they get attacked.
Yeah.
That's our aid. We pull out all the aid that's against Gaza. No, don't give them any weapons to bomb Gaza, okay? And that stops that. And if they don't stop it, we pull out everything. And they'll last about 6 months, which is about how long Ukraine would last without our support. Okay, so that's what I'm for. I'm for that. So,
okay, thank you for your time.
I'm good talking to you.
Good talking to you as well.
I know I set some people off, but I believe firmly that if moving forward, if the Democrats, a lot of these people are going to realize that it was better with the Democrats. They're not saying now, but I think that they will understand why.
Right,
okay,
good talking to you. Good. Okay. Do you think your friend would be interested in speaking with us? The one with the sign?
I doubt it, but I'll ask him.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. How's it going? Do you mind if you're on stream?
I can do that. I appreciate the edit.
Yeah, do you like it?
That's it right there.
So this guy is the preacher that we talked to yesterday, that we talked to in yesterday's video. He's a very good man, and maybe has some wisdom to speak right now. And he also had some really interesting conspiracies, or what he believes to be prophecies, what could potentially be prophecies. But we're gonna see what he has to say and see if he can teach you guys anything about what's going on. How's it going, man? And we met this guy yesterday too.
Wow.
This guy's a vet right here.
Yeah, I saw you yesterday.
See you.
Hey man, how you doing? Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I really appreciate the edit.
Yeah, everyone loved you in the comments.
Yeah. I haven't really had time to read it. I've been really busy.
Can we stand over here maybe where it's not so loud in the background? Cool, so if you guys watched yesterday's video, I was here at the DNC. We met this guy right here. Introduce yourself.
I'm French Pearson. Should I say I'm on YouTube? Is that okay?
You're on YouTube.
I am on YouTube under French Blue, FRANCHOT BLUE. And what I do, I decode. God touched my life when I was a little boy, and he gave me the gift of the 5 C's. I call them the clues, codes, colors, confirmation, time, and conclusion. Now in that, I learned that there are secret powers on the earth, all the way going back to the time of Cain and Abel, believe it or not, because Cain killed Abel. And what happened was there was a defiant spirit inside Cain. And that was the first time that the earth tasted blood, when Cain killed Abel. And at the time, Satan only owned the city block. But the more wars that he started, the more devastation he had, World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam, it allows him to make a kingdom. And that's what bloods do. It allows you to make a domain. This is why Christ has to come, because he had to stop it, go inside the earth, come back with 3 keys, which is what? Death, hell, and the grave. That's how we have victory in Christ. Make a long story short, my great-grandfather was the evangelist, my uncle was the evangelist, my grandma was the evangelist, so the seed didn't drop too far from me.
Yeah.
What I do in the last days, again, like I said, I ran from my gift because it was kind of spooky. I can see exactly what's going on, like I just shared with your mom.
In French out, what do you think is going to happen? Like, a lot of people are worried about this election. A lot of people are worried about what's going on here in the world currently. Say 6 months have gone by, the election has passed.
Yeah.
Who wins and where are we at as a country?
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but then again, I'm supposed to tell you. What I tell you isn't a thing of doom, it's really a thing of hope. Because with every step that these hidden powers do, it also means that Christ is coming. Because everything is prophecy, whether it's the book of Daniel, book of Ezekiel, or the book of Revelation. In the book of Revelation, it talks about in the last days, no man can buy or sell without the mark. Revelation 13:3. We're coming, this is the only time where you can actually do what? Mark someone. If you go to big corporations now, you don't need cash. You can actually have it, a chip put in your finger or in your hand, and just touch a vending machine, and boom, it goes straight to your account. We are living in that time, but if the wrong organization gets that, guess what? You're controlled. And this is all Bible prophecy. When you deal with the pages of the Bible, it can't be extreme and extensive as it is. However, God has called people like me to break this thing down. So where are we going? We're going with that agenda. However, I really do believe, even though they have a dystopian 1984 agenda that they're fulfilling, I do believe simultaneously that Christ is fulfilling his mission, because he said, where I go, you will be also. And the dominion that I create, it will not be made by hand. And that's very important, because this system is made by man, his thoughts, his heart, his hands, his intent. And we know, going all the way back to Cain, the Canaanites, it's evil. It's dressed up one way, but it won't be right. So on one hand, you have Republican Party, Democrat Party. And believe it or not, about maybe 2-3 years ago, Satan took over both. I really believe he took them both over. I couldn't believe it, but God had to show me. For example, when the election hit between Joe Biden and interference with noise is killing me. Between Joe Biden and Trump, with Trump, it was 306 votes for Biden, 232 votes for Trump. 306 to me is 666. That's the clue. The bigger clue is the difference between the vote with 306 and 232 is 74. Trump just had to be 74 years old at the time. When you bring it up today, they're still talking in clues and code. That's part of the 5 C's. Clues, codes, colors, comprehension, time, conclusion.
So do you think today, in our day today, for the people that believe in God in the video, that are watching this stream right now, do you think God is still revealing things through secret combinations, and maybe not secret combinations, but through codes? Do you think the devil is working through secret combinations?
Yes. If you notice, on February 13th, when Trump allegedly got shot in the ear, when he put his hand up, he said, fight, fight, fight. If you go into the gematria calculator, fight is 22 in the gematria, fight is 44, and then Fight, fight, fight is 66. 22, if you go on YouTube and put an iPad GOAT, there's a V coming down the head of Barack Obama as a cartoon. And then the American flag gets ripped up. So 22 is disastrous for the land. 44, who is the 44th president? Barack Obama. 66, that's the man of the beast. Revelation 13:6. I have pictures to show you. I can show you. Funny you asked that.
Wow, so
It's right here. I can show them to you. See, it says fake. He said fake. Fake is 22.
Yep.
Fake is 44. Fake is 66. Now watch this. He said that about Kamala. When he was fighting, he said what fight? 22. Fight is 44. And fight is 66. He's speaking to us. He's telling you. Well, see, when you listen to him, this is what it is. You ever heard the word opposite attracts?
Yeah.
They play like they're enemies. So when they talk, they say what the other person's going to do. What they're both saying is that the new system that's coming, that's what it's going to do when it joins up.
Yeah.
Satan take over you got to understand this up. Satan is so deceitful. He bringing the same thing that he brought in the Garden of Eden. And that is he wants dominion and he wants privilege to do what? Take your will and use your will to move forward in the kingdom.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing now. That's why they're having these conventions now. It's that kind of convention. Like I said yesterday, it's a way to bring you into it because your will makes it happen. They are powerless, but if they can deceive you and get you to join in, boom, it's fair game.
Yeah, it's a little crazy that.
It's deep. It's metaphysical.
It's deep.
It's
The
metaphysical.
only thing I wouldn't agree on 100% is that when Donald Trump stood up and said fight, I think that might have just been a lot of instinct. But somehow that could be worth some coding on there. But I think that was just pretty.
That whole thing was rehearsed.
Pretty amazing by Trump to stand up and say fight.
No blood. Do it in super slow-mo. No blood. Went down, and when he came back up, look at the pictures. There's an X on his face. What is X? The 24th letter of the alphabet is 20. The 24th letter of the alphabet is X. What does X mean? It's the opposite of the cross. It's a crucifixion. Look at his face. There's an X on his face. That was drawn on his face. You know why? Because he's going to be X'd.
You think it's possible we see another assassination attempt on Donald
I
Trump?
predicted by the day he would be. I predicted 7/13. Go watch my videos on French Shot Blue. I predicted to the day he would be assassinated.
Okay, and do you think he'll try to be?
He's going to be assassinated within 45 days.
And what day do you think? For the people watching, get out your notepads right now. What day would you think he's going to be assassinated
Next
again?
month. He's not going to make it.
What day?
Joe Biden too. When Trump went on X last week, it was on the 12th. 7 days later, who said goodbye? 7 days later, Biden did. They're both leaving. They've both served their purpose. It's Cain and Abel with a twist. They step out, the new world order happens. How do I know that? Because when you go back and do your research, like I said to you yesterday, Kamala in ancient times in Egypt means lotus flower. Isn't it coincidence that her name is what? Kamala? And Kamala means lotus flower? If you go into the geometric calculator, what did you do? I got more receipts for everything. Look at that.
Yeah.
You see that says lotus flower?
Yeah, and lotus flower means sun god Ra out of the Egyptian calendar or something
49
like that.
and 59 says lotus flower, right? Who was the 49th president? Kamala. How old is she? 59. How is that coincidence?
Let's go back.
So
Do you think Kamala Harris will win?
She's going to win. It's set up to win. It's not even a race anymore. You got to remember, when Joe Biden was running against Trump, it was already set in the metaphysical because the goal was to take the dominion, right?
Yeah.
Now, why do I know that? In Adam and Eve, what did God give Adam and Eve in the garden? He gave them dominion. Am I right? Everything seasons and cycles in the book of Ecclesiastes. It tells you that. There's nothing new under the what? Under the sun. So the Bible says, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. We're repeating the cycle until we end it. We are the last days. So what's happening? You got two opposing factors that appear to be opposition, but they're not. They're not polar opposite. Mm-hmm. So what happens? When the election hit, what was the biggest controversy? It was over what? The ballot count in relation to what? The Dominion machine. Am I right or wrong? Now, how is it that in Adam and Eve's time, God give them dominion, we lose it, and now in this time, they're fighting over the battle over dominion machine? Don't you think that's peculiar?
That is a little strange.
It's deep.
It is deep. It is very deep. And you gave me a date last time I talked to you about the day that you think Donald Trump they will try to take his life again. Is there another date that you believe that he could be assassinated?
This is August? I don't think it'll make it past September. They got it all set up.
Is there a date in September everybody should be looking for?
And the reason why they do this, we are Trump.
Yeah.
We want the milk and honey. We want a piece of the pie. We want nice houses, nice furniture, nice everything, a job, employment. All that was taken from us. And now we give that energy to Trump and say, give it back up. When they take him out, we go down.
Is there a day we should be looking for in September?
Baby, he's not gonna make it past next month. I can't see it. If I'm wrong, I'll stand on it. I can't, look. When you watch my videos, you will see the numbers.
Yeah.
The numbers don't lie. I have been right in all my predictions this year. He's leaving. He's done. Joe Biden is leaving. I predicted that.
You think Joe Biden will die?
Joe Biden's going to die. It fulfills the prophecy that Gerald R. Ford made on October 18th, 1989.
Yeah.
I predicted Joe Biden would leave in relation to his son. If you watch my video, it's almost to the date. Who was his son? Beau Biden. I predicted that he would leave in relation to his son's birthday. And it happened. Why? Because his son was 46. JFK was 46. George Floyd was 46. Everybody who gets slaughtered or sacrificed is 46. Joe's leaving. All the time comes out. And what did Joe Biden say last night? He says this is about the soul of America. That's a play on words. The soul is the sun god from what? The Roman Empire and the Phoenicians. He's talking in code.
The sun god is Kamala.
She's all right. She's bringing in the sun.
We're decoding everything out here today.
She's bringing in the joy. If you go back and watch the Christmas special that Jill Biden brought in, it was December 13th. And they were running around. And
had the serpent, the
exactly.
lotus flower.
They were talking about the joy then. What is the joy? The joy is the new sun god, the new system coming in. They're telling you, look, in biblical times they talked in parables, am I right?
Yeah.
They're talking in hidden code now. But if you don't know history, you can't connect it. Joe Biden said in his farewell address last night, he talked about the soul of America. What do you think he's talking about? It's S-O-L. I can show it to you.
S-O-L.
It's S-O-L.
I believe.
It's a play on words.
Play on words.
I'll show you. It's deep.
All right.
Everybody do your homework.
After this, we're going to keep going.
Okay, good. Here, I'll show you. Okay, I'll get my photo. Funny
what do you guys think about what he's saying? Do you guys believe that all this stuff he's saying in the chat? I'm interested to hear, actually.
Once you go on my website, you will see French shot BLUE. Here it is here. Sol Invictus.
Sol Invictus.
That's right.
Wow.
Those are the guys that they serve. You see that sun?
Yep.
They serve the sun. You want to see something else that's deep? Do you know that they did this two and a half years ago when Joe Biden went overseas? You heard of it? Look. It's so deep. I'm going to show you. I'm going to be real quick.
Get deeper and deeper and deeper.
You see this here? This is the COP27.
Yeah.
Did you see those sun rays?
Yep, I see
Did
them.
you see those hands?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Watch this. What is that?
That's,
those are sun rays.
Sun rays.
And who is that? That's Ra, the sun god.
Ra, the sun god. Wow,
Let
that's
us see
crazy.
it. Do you see that? That's the Egyptian king with the sun rays. Look at that. 2 years ago, they had a meeting about it. What does that say? COP27. Are those not the same rays? You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy.
Rays.
I just studied. It's right there.
He's not crazy. He just
Our
studies.
government has been taken over by the ancient fossils. They done brought them back. They worship the sun god.
Yeah.
COP27. Look at the sun rays. It's right there. I don't make it up. Joe Biden went to that meeting.
Right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Awesome,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Look at that.
What you're doing.
I will do.
Look at the sun rays. All I do is point it out to you. That's my gift. You can do their own studying.
All right, we appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you.
the
Thank
time.
you.
I didn't expect you to interview me, but hey, you know how to talk.
Yeah, I know you talk. You're good at talking.
I want everybody to be educated.
How's it going?
I want people to be loved.
Yeah, for sure. How's it going, man?
Taylor with Tony Media. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Good work.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I've seen some of your clips as well. You had that big one of the Kamala, the I don't want to vote for the transgender.
Oh yeah, the trans man that has abortions, whole 9 yards. It was interesting, but I just want to say good stuff, dude.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're killing it. I liked your overseas stuff. Not a lot of dudes want to go overseas.
Yeah, we're going back.
Hey, do it.
We're going back over.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Thank you, I will do. Oh, I gotta talk to this guy. What the heck?
After the 9th inning of the 7th game, I said both give
Best part of being all right, you obviously got some interesting things to say. You got the best part about being your shirt says best part about being a conspiracy theorist is no myocarditis. What does that mean?
That's a heart condition where your heart goes through a very serious failure because of
what's the biggest?
If you have a reaction to a certain vax, you might have myocarditis as a result of that. And if you go online to see a lot of physicians, they'll talk about that's been happening all over the world.
What's the biggest conspiracy
uptick.
theory you believe in?
Well, I don't believe in conspiracy. It's just satirical. You know, it's supposed to be funny. I think the truth analysis are the most important things that people should pay attention. For example, the best truth analysis, no time in history has imperialist wars created more justice or freedom. Never. Imperialist wars create more death and destruction, and people losing everything. Thank you so much. Enjoy tonight.
What do you think we can expect tonight here at the DNC?
A lot of bloviating about how wonderful inequality and war and injustice and greed is, but with the good PR.
Why do you think they keep up the wars?
Well, they're addicted to the profits from the war. President Eisenhower said in his military-industrial complex speech how toxic militarism is to our natural state as human beings and our values. We are not militarists when we're born. You have to be propagandized that and groomed to believe that war accomplishes something, which it's the ultimate nothing. It just makes everything worse. People who are justice and transparency and democracy and equality and love and peace-loving peoples are not ever going to find war.
How's it going, sir? What makes you? Oh, he doesn't want to talk.
Have a good time.
Why do you think these people out here don't want to talk?
Well, actually, some of them do. If you have a smile and say, have a good day, they remember they're human beings. They're not robots. And suddenly, they're like, you know what? They might have a better time at the parties outside than inside. The dollars have material things, but the solidarity outside has something that they'll never have with the dollars, and that's called soul.
Awesome, I appreciate you, brother.
What's your name, brother?
My name's Nick.
I'm so glad you're here today. Thank you to you and all your volunteers and staff who do such a great job to get grassroots journalism out there. Grassroots journalism is why system change happens.
I'm a one-man team.
Yeah, you guys are a We the People solution, and you're getting people to think about the best new ideas on how to improve quality of life in your communities and your family's life. And the best ideas aren't ideas at all, they're we-deas. So thank you for letting people voice their we-deas.
So do you think weed is a net benefit for America? Do you think that's where a lot of ideas come from? Weed?
Well, you could make that connection in my case, but I don't smoke it. I just like gummies. But I don't. I would.
Look, we got a Trump guy who came in here.
No, of course not. You're freaking evil. You're all evil. You
want to donate?
We got a guy coming through in this Trump shirt.
Do you want to donate?
I don't got anything on me right now.
Kamala Harris drunk fund. The alcoholism.
Drunk fund?
You want to fund?
Any money? I don't got any money on me.
Damn. You have any money?
No, get some better drugs for Trump. Trump gets way better drugs.
It looks like you're kind of drunk.
Well, I'm kind of drunk because I'm like permanently drunk.
Damn.
Because I'm
crazy
so
story.
happy.
We're looking for donations. Are you smoking right now?
Weed. That's not drunk though.
He's out here on mushrooms. He's on whatever.
That's weed.
That's not good, bro.
What's not good?
You need to find God.
You're fucking smoking car smoke right now. You're inhaling carbon
inhaling car
monoxide.
We're looking for donations, though.
You know what carbon monoxide does to your brain?
Does anyone want to donate?
Somebody donate to this man.
You want to donate? It's a good fund. It's a good cause. It's for Kamala Harris' alcoholism.
Is it for Kamala Harris?
Yeah, it's for her alcoholism. She has alcohol issues, and we're just trying to, donate.
Or is it for Donald Trump?
No.
He's trying to give money to Kamala
I
Harris.
don't want to give any money to Kamala Harris.
It doesn't go to her. It goes to alcoholism.
It goes so she can buy her alcohol. So no, we don't support that.
Yeah, no. But you can donate, and then I'll give it to alcoholics. For Trump,
No.
We'll change it.
Nope.
Oh yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that.
It's a
Anything
little
to
bit
help.
like a year old or two. But
He's gonna go buy a Confederate Trump
Those
flag
things
with the
don't go
money.
bad.
Don't donate.
It's good enough. It's
Illusionary.
good.
Go buy a Confederate Trump flag.
Hey.
You know those
Hey.
Confederate flags?
Well, I don't know what you're doing, but keep up the good work.
Would you want to donate?
I don't got anything on me.
Probably from Ohio.
You're probably from Ohio.
I am from Ohio. That's why I said that. See, that's right. Very good. You're very smart.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh man. All right. What questions do you guys want me to keep asking people? We've been out here for a long time. We got one more person. Look at this lady. We're gonna be interviewing this person. Show this person right here. We're gonna be interviewing this lady in just a moment. She's got a shirt and a hat that says Project 2025, and we got to hear what she's saying. Let's see. All right, you guys. Since we got a little warm up to know what we're going to be talking to this lady, comment down below what you guys want to hear from this lady. We're going to start interviewing her in just a second, and we're going to see what she has to say. All right, what questions do you want me to ask this lady about Project 2025? Here she comes. We're getting in here in just a second. So far, everybody we've talked to today, it's been interesting to hear all the responses. Some people obviously say they're here for Kamala, but they don't really know why, which is a little interesting. You think they know exactly what they're doing here, but they don't know what's going on. And how's your day been going out here so far? Still don't want to talk? Still don't want to talk? And why do you think so many protesters don't want to talk to people that are part of the media?
Well, I don't know who we are.
Yeah.
Pretty much as simple as that.
They just don't know who they are. They don't want to talk to them for that reason. Interesting. Do you guys think what the guy was saying about the codes? Our guy French Shot Blue. Do you think he knew, and do you think he's actually spitting the truth, or do you think he's just wasting his time trying to decode everything? I think some of the stuff might have some truth to it, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think he's actually legit? Like, do you think he's like on his stuff? But this lady now she's talking about the CIA. So this interview right here might be a good one. I'm interested to see what she's gonna say. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Hey, how's it going?
He's fine. He's fine how? He's fine how? He listens.
I listen. You got Project, I see you got Project 2025 X'd out on your shirt. What scares you about Project 2025?
I'm an immigrant. I came here 37 years ago, just like white folks came on their visa and overstayed. America is a land of immigrants. Project 2025 wants to round up starting with around 10 million, but possibly be more immigrants and get them out of this country without due process. As an immigrant, I am offended by that.
Do you think immigrants should be able to come into the country without being vetted?
Europeans did. Y'all didn't have a problem with that.
Nowadays, in the 21st century, do you think
Europeans did. Y'all didn't have a problem with that.
Okay. I'm asking you today, do you believe?
But Europeans did, and y'all didn't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, what scares you most about Donald Trump becoming president?
He said that he is totally telling the world that he wants to be a dictator. He likes Orban. He likes Xi. He likes Kim Jong-un. This is America. Your patriots supposed to be fearful of that, but all of a sudden, because Donald Trump said it, it's okay for him to be a strong man and be a dictator.
So do you actually fear that Donald Trump will become a dictator?
He's already doing this shit. Seriously, you asking me that? Seriously?
I haven't seen him become a dictator yet.
He said he said that he would be a dictator, but only on day one. He has lied over 30,000 times. Why am I to believe that he's only going to be a dictator on day one?
And what are you most excited about Kamala Harris doing for the country?
I'm not concerned. I'm not excited about Kamala Harris. I'm not excited about Tim Walz. I am voting for democracy, right? I am voting Democrat, yes, and I am voting for any party or any person who is going to maintain democracy, because America goes around the world interfering in other countries' businesses because they want democracy, because these countries don't have the democracy that America wants. You cannot want that and then here want to have a person who is saying that they want to overhaul the American government and get rid of people in the government who is going to tell the current person in charge no.
And what country are you from?
My original shithole country is Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what kind of government do they have inside Trinidad and Tobago? Is it
Parliament.
Is it communist? Or do you fear that, because I know some of the countries in the Caribbean, like Cuba, is a communist country, and do you fear that some of the policies that Kamala is running on, such as price gouging, giving out $25,000 to new homes, do you think that is? Do you think that could lead to communism?
Because greedy people like Elon Musk and all these greedy people here get something for $10 and want to sell it for $1 million. Unfettered greed is what is the problem. So when she says that they will use the mechanism that we have to stop price gouging, that's what she means. She's not going to say that she's going to control the prices and stuff. She wants to use the mechanism so that people don't spend $10, buy something for $10 and want to sell it for $1 million. And have the other people like me and you who won't be able to afford anything in between $10 and $1 million. So that's what it is. I am all for it.
You're all for price gouging?
No, to stop price gouging.
Yeah.
Because that's what we have right now. We have greedflation, not inflation, greedflation. Because there's some the stuff that was happening on the wharf where people couldn't get it. All of a sudden, they are decreasing the quantity of stuff, charging you the same price or charging you more. It's all greed. And people need to stop the greed, and we could have some kind of moderation. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. There's a middle ground.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, my dear.
And have a great rest of your day.
Same to you, bye.
Okay. I like the shirt that you got on right now, Kamala Harris for president. And what makes you so excited about Kamala being president?
I'm excited for her to be president because I think we need to continue towards progress. She's going to protect women's rights. I actually voted for Trump in 16 and 20.
Yeah.
And this administration has earned my vote. They've had the best economic recovery post-pandemic. So I'm all in.
You're all in? And what do you think about Tim Walz?
Tim's great. Tim's like everyone's favorite uncle.
Really?
You know, and he's one of the least corrupt politicians we've seen in a long time.
And do you think Kamala will continue, or do you think she'll diverge from the plan that Joe Biden has set forth here in America?
I think that she'll forge her own plan, Kamala, but...
Kamala. What's the difference between Kamala and Kamala?
Well, I thought you said Kamala.
Kamala. And
anyway.
Kamala, do you worry, do you think it's a little bit strange that at one point all the Democrats were saying that Joe Biden is completely fine. She herself said that Joe Biden is completely fine to run as president.
Yeah.
And then then a few days later, they kicked him out, and now Kamala's in, and now there's a huge new excitement for the Democrats. Do you think that's a bit strange? Does that worry you about trusting the Democrats at all, saying that because they were saying Joe Biden's fine?
I think Joe Biden is still fine to be the president. I think what they did was listen to the American people who have been asking for an alternative, that's someone who's younger, more vibrant to these two candidates. In fact, I think the American people have been screaming that about Trump and Biden. And so the Democrats listened and they put forth a younger, vibrant option.
And then you said you voted for Donald Trump in 2016 and 2020.
I did.
What was the key factor that made you decide this year I'm not voting for Donald Trump?
Well, I didn't really like the way he handled COVID, but after seeing how he handled January 6th, siding with domestic terrorists who dared to come in and go after his vice president and our legislators, I just couldn't support someone like that. And their anti-LGBTQ rhetoric, calling people groomers. If I'm going to say I'm an ally, I certainly can't support that. Mm-hmm. And, the sexual assault, the felony counts, all of it just has continued to push me further and further away from the Republican Party.
And what did you think about the assassination attempt?
Oh, I think that's horrible. I think that no one should ever try to harm a U.S. president.
You think that was an inside job?
Oh, I hope not. I don't really fall into conspiracy theories, though. So.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, and have a great rest of your time in the convention center. Thank you so much. Have a great day. My name's Nick Shirley on YouTube. Yeah, I appreciate your comments. You made some good points.
I'm a creator.
Oh, really? Yeah, just Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Okay.
That's me.
I'm assuming you're Republican.
Yeah, I lean definitely more Republican for sure.
I can tell by how you pronounce her name.
By the way I pronounce Kamala, you can tell I'm a Republican.
Kamala. Like a comma.
But Kamala.
Yeah, if you just do it like Kamala, it's easier.
Kamala.
But whenever anyone talks, are you just recording this?
We're streaming right now.
Whenever anyone does like Kamala or Kamala, then I usually know that they're
but it's
a Republican.
Kamala.
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 You can tell someone's Republican by the way they pronounce Kamala Harris.
Not all the time, but I definitely tend to think that people, because Trump always mispronounces her name.
Oh, wow.
And they do that a lot on Fox News. Yeah. And I used to be an avid Fox News watcher. I think that you start to see a little bit more.
Now,
I used to be
Kamala.
an avid Good Morning America watch.
It's, you guys believe it's Kamala or Kamala? Kamala. I think it's pretty much the same thing to me. Kamala. Okay, let's get one or two more people decked out in Kamala gear. I want to find somebody. I want to get like good reasoning why some people are deciding to vote for Kamala Harris, because that is interesting. That lady right there, she switched from Donald Trump to Kamala. So we're gonna see what more people have to say. The people aren't coming in by the folds right now. This lady, what makes you so excited about a Kamala Harris ticket?
I am media, so I'm here to cover climate voters and how important climate is to the voting public.
Do you believe there's anything that we can do here in the United States that would affect global climate change in a global...
Absolutely, the Earth is connected. So the Inflation Reduction Act initiatives and the...
Scott's trying to get through. So do you think that we can have an effect here? My name's Nick Shirley. I'm a YouTuber.
Hi, Nick Shirley.
Thank you.
YouTuber.
And so what could America do to stop climate change?
They can maximize the Inflation Reduction Act and build on it to reduce our use of fossil fuels to as close to zero as possible, reduce emissions, and lead in the global, lead other countries in doing the same thing.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you. One thing I find very interesting about climate change, though, I will just say, is that like here in America, we are only like 5% of the population in the world, and so I've always like thought, how big of an effect that can we have if we're only 5%, while we got countries like India and China that have a large part of the world that live in there. So do you think that we can really have an effect on what goes on in a global aspect as far as climate goes?
Yes.
As far as the ice caps?
Yes, because we're leaders in the world. Other countries follow our lead. When Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi passed the Inflation Reduction Act, other countries followed doing the same thing and put in their own initiatives and raised the bar. So we're leading the world as usual.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day. Gosh, you remember my name? That's impressive. Global, what's it called? Global warming. That's an interesting topic as well. So, it's hot out here. No, I'm good. Actually, I would like some water. Here, I have it. Brooker T. Jones.
Yes.
What's been going on out here today? What do you think about everybody?
There's a lot of diversity here. A lot of people that have different feelings, different opinions. Some people are really, really rude with the comments that they just blast out at you and what they call you. Usually on that corner right there, there's some pretty rude people. And I don't know, on that corner right there, because we were here last night, and the people that were on the corner last night, they were
very mean.
Very mean.
And
the only way I think people would really act like that is if they were getting paid to stand in a corner and to swear at everyone and to call ladies the most awful things. So I don't think people would just do that for fun. So I think they're getting paid, the corner people. Do you?
Yeah, I think there's definitely some paid protesters here at the convention. Oh, man. We've been going for 2 hours long. How's the stream been going so far, everybody in the chat? This is the first stream we've ever done. We might do some more in the future as well, especially with everything that's going on. What do we got next? We got September 10th, we have the debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. That was going to be absolutely insane. You better believe that I will be there, and we're going to have just absolute chaos these next few weeks and months inside of America with this election. Wow. We've been going for 2 hours. I just want to thank everybody for coming on the stream. It was a great stream. We're going to be doing another video, a whole separate video, not a stream. If you guys want me to keep doing these streams, let me know in the comments down below in the captions. I really appreciate it. And love you all. And we'll be doing a video about the riot and the protest here. I'm going to start going in there, seeing what's going on. A whole separate YouTube video. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next stream.
What's that line right there?